10 years ago, a colossal gate split open the sky, a doorway to another dimension. From it poured creatures so monstrous and innumerable that the combined armies of the world crumbled before them. Guns failed, tanks failed, humanity stood helpless. But amid the chaos, a miracle appeared: hunters. Gifted with magical abilities and ranked by class, they wielded enchanted weapons and overwhelming power. Bit by bit, they pushed back the tide of nightmares. A decade later, in the city where the first gate appeared, hunters still venture into newly formed dungeons, risking their lives for coin, glory, or simple survival. Two veteran hunters stood near an active gate, reminiscing. Hunter 1. Hard to believe how far we've come. Those early raids nearly killed us. Hunter 2. Yeah, and somehow we're still alive. Oh, did you see Sunenwo earlier? I heard he went to that construction site. More hunters arrived, some preparing weapons, others sipping what might be their last cup of coffee. Then a young man walked up, drawing whispers. Sun Jin Woo. Despite his unusual strength and fast regeneration, he was still called the weakest hunter in the world. Hunter 3. Is that Sun Jin Woo? He's still around? Hunter 4. Yep, the one and only. Guy gets hurt in E-rank dungeons. If he's here, today's gonna be a cakewalk. Sun Jin greeted everyone warmly, though he heard every whisper. Before he could respond, a familiar voice approached. Gee, Sunan, how did you manage to get hurt this time? Sun Jin. I don't know, Jai. I always end up injured no matter what, but today will be different. I won't get hurt. He sat on a stack of building materials, explaining how even in an E-rank dungeon, he was always the sole casualty. Still, he vowed to try his hardest. When the hunters gathered to enter the dungeon, Sun Jin took a deep breath. Sun Jin, I know I'm not the strongest, but I'd like to lead our group today. To everyone's surprise, they agreed. Encouraged, he stepped inside last, determination burning in his chest. He had to survive. He had to earn enough for his mother's hospital bills and his sister's dream of attending university. Not long in, Sun Jin found a magic stone, but before he could celebrate, a monster lunged from the shadows. His weak weapon barely scratched it. He was quickly overwhelmed. A healer rushed to his side. Healer girl, hold still, Sun Jin. I've got you. While the others cut down the monsters, Sun Jin felt guilt gnaw at him. How long would he burden others? Then, Hunter 5. Everyone, I found a hidden passage. It's a double dungeon. Double dungeons meant double rewards, but also double danger. The group voted. It was a tie. All eyes turned to Sun Jin, the deciding vote. Thinking of his family, he clenched the magic crystal in his hand. Sun Jin, I agree. We go. The deeper they went, the tighter the tension grew. If they didn't defeat the boss within the next hour, the dungeon would close, with them inside. Ji scolded Sun Jin again. Jai, you keep getting hurt. I can't keep patching you up like this. Sun Jin, I know. I'll be more careful. Eventually they reached a massive stone door. The squad leader raised his weapon. Leader, stay sharp. We're going in. As the door groaned open, torches flared to life one by one. The chamber was ancient, eerily untouched, lined with statues of strange stone-faced figures. Some clutched weapons, others musical instruments. And at the center, towering above all, a colossal statue resembling a god. Sun Jin prayed it wasn't the boss. They pressed forward until they discovered a glowing magical seal, 3 commandments etched into its surface. Worship the Lord. Praise the Lord. Prove your loyalty to him. Unease spread. Jai tugged Sun Jin's sleeve. Jai. Sunin. That statue's eyes. They just moved. Before he could react, the entrance slammed shut. Panic erupted. Hunter 6. Nope. I'm out. I'm leaving. He sprinted toward the door, only for a statue opposite it to spring to life. cleaving him in half with a single strike. The group froze. Terror swallowed the chamber whole. Sunjin felt the giant statue's gaze burn into him, the eyes ignited with flame. Sunjin, everyone down! Now! Blinding beams of light tore through the room, vaporizing most of the hunters instantly. Only a handful survived. The healers scrambled, but their voices shook. Healer 1, I healed his arm, but the bleeding won't stop. Healer 2, one was vaporized. There's nothing left. Healer 3, I can't stop shaking. They were trapped. The door guardians killed anything that approached, and the giant statue could blast them at any moment. Another hunter snapped. Hunter, I'm not dying here. I'm fast. I can make it. He dashed toward the exit. Leader, stop. Don't. A beam fired. Only his legs remained. Silence. Horrified silence. Sunjin's mind raced. The statue hadn't attacked them again? Why? What triggered it? Then he saw the commandments again. Sunjin, does this room have rules? Think. The first commandment, what was it? Song. Worship the Lord. Sunjin, then that's it. He dropped to his knees. Sunjin, bow. Everyone bow. Worship the Lord. The hunters hesitated, but the second they followed his lead, the giant statue froze, its blazing eyes dimming. But they were not safe for long. The ground shook. The statue rose from its throne. Song, Sunjin Woo! Any more ideas before we die? The commandments echoed in Sunjin's mind. Worship the Lord. Exalt the Lord. A choir member among the group stepped forward, clutching his cross. I can praise the Lord. I can sing. But he prayed to the wrong God. The colossal statue crushed him instantly. Chaos exploded again. Hunter 3. Run together. No, split up. Sunjin. Exalt the Lord. Exalt the Lord. He grabbed Ji's hand, refusing to let her fall behind. Then he noticed the musician statues. Why instruments? Why music? A realization struck him like lightning. Sunjin. The music. We have to make them play. They approached the statues with instruments, carefully, and to their shock, the statues began to play. A haunting ancient melody filled the chamber, but the rules were strict. 2 people under one statue, no sound. Wrong statue, instant death. Sunjin dashed from one to another, searching frantically. A guardian statue attacked, slicing into him, sending him crashing to the ground. But he pulled himself forward, crawling, bleeding, refusing to stop. At last, music. The statue played. He was safe. Sunjin lay on the cold stone floor, breathing raggedly. Blood pooled beneath him. His right leg was gone. Ji rushed to him, panic in her eyes. Jai, your leg! Sunan, your leg! There's so much blood! Sunjin's vision blurred, fading at the edges. The music echoed all around him, a haunting hymn in a temple of death. And the trial was not yet over.